In October 2010, a Sherpa named Chawang Nima was fixing ropes on Burunse, which is a peak near Everest. He was working for a professional climber named Melissa Arnott, and he was climbing with a Sherpa who he'd only met the previous day. As Chawang was pounding a snow picket into the mountain, the cornice he was standing on gave way, and he fell.
The other Sherpa, who I didn't know, I'd met just before at base camp, came running back down, and I brought the tea to him and I said, "Oh, nice work, you make it to summit," and he said, no, it was accident, and Chawang Nima finished.
Arnott called in a helicopter, and she and the other Sherpa, named Nima Geljan, flew to the town of Tamo, where Chawang Nima's widow, Lamuchiki, had just been notified.
She was sitting in her kitchen, and I mean, from outside I could hear just the wailing is the only way I could describe it, and nothing like I've ever heard.
I'd spent the spring of 2012 reporting from Everest Base Camp, and I'd seen some of these accidents, and I was curious what happens to these guys' families when a breadwinner is lost in the mountains.
If someone die on Everest, probably they will get about 4 to 5 lakhs, $4 to $5,000 maybe. Sometimes their team member from overseas, like not Nepalese company, but the company from overseas does help, but not necessarily for all of the Sherpa who've been injured. It hasn't happened.
And what I found was that we underestimate just how dangerous this kind of work is. Being a climbing Sherpa is more dangerous than being an Alaskan bush pilot, more dangerous than being an infantryman in Iraq. And while each climbing Sherpa has government-mandated life insurance, the benefits are often gobbled up by elaborate funeral services, which are meant to speed the dead climber's soul toward reincarnation. Last November, I joined Arnott to visit with families that had become casualties of the climbing industry. In general, Sherpas who had been working for the most reputable companies received help